I wasn't even recording. Why? I hate that shit. Anyway, so what's good, everybody? Today I'm not even gonna fucking start with the introduction because I always forget what the fuck I'm talking about when I do that. So, but in today's video, I'm gonna be talking about crystals. Okay, and the one that I'm working with right now currently. But if you don't believe in crystals, I'm gonna tell you right the fuck now to believe in them. Coming from a person that isn't at all spiritual. Ew, my lips. Coming from a person that isn't at all spiritual. I came up from a very, very spiritual place. Christians are more religious than spiritual. That's what I'm gonna say. But growing up, around my 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, I found out about spirituality, obviously through YouTube, and, tarot cards and everything like that. So, people, however, they have it made. They have it, when you watch these videos, they have, oh my God, all these tarot cards, all these like crystals, all these Palo Santos, all these, these things in the background, and as they make these videos, and they do these readings, and I'm like, how the fuck do they have all this shit? How is that these videos, right, have all this energy in them? And I'm like, oh my God, I want to be this person. I want to be as spiritual as this person. This person gives me such good vibes, right? And I feel like they are the person. That's the reason, because they use all of that shit. They use Palo Santo. They use these crystals. And let me tell you now, coming from, like I said, someone that is not spiritual, crystals fucking work. Coming from, if you don't know astrology, you don't know astrology, and I'm gonna explain it through my channel. But my Sagittarius is in the 12th house, you guys. So it's not that I'm never gonna be spiritual, but it's extremely motherfucking, like, it's in my spirituality is in my last house. Okay, it's not in my first house. Like, let's say my Sagittarius were in my first house. Like, I'd be a Sagittarius. But it's in my last house. So, like, it's gonna take, like, 12 years for me to get spiritual. Something like that, right? But, let's think about it. If it's in my last house, it could also mean that, it's funny because I live in a house where, like, everything is, like, Christian, but my spirituality is hidden. So, like, I have to get my tarot cards, I have to get crystals. My mom lets me have crystals. My mom and dad lets me have candles and everything like that, incense, sage. But my mom doesn't allow me to have tarot cards and shit like that. That's one thing that she doesn't let me have. And so, yeah, so let me not, make this video way too long. So, when people tell you, oh, oh, it's not the place, it's you. And I mean, yeah, sure, you could change your ways. I mean, yes, it does help a lot if you change your ways and, like, you change, instead of, like, changing your, place of living. If you change your ways, you change your life, and you change, people will change too. But it also helps for you to, like, move. Because if you feel that, like, the way that you, like, where you live isn't treating you the right way, the way that you want to be treated, bitch, this is your fucking life. Like, like, life could be over for you in a day, like, in a second. So, like, my cousin just passed away, and he was 40. Like, he was the light of a lot of people in my life, my whole family. And, he just died. So it's just like, you know, it's crazy, you know. So for me personally, I've always dreamt of moving to California, to Malibu, and, you know, all that shit. So I'm gonna do it and everything. And, you know, I'm spiritual, and I'm gonna like attract, you know, with my crystals and everything. And I'm gonna tell you this much: crystals work extremely well. Why? Because I have a rose quartz with me right now. Um let me show you. I haven't been like working with rose quartz. I haven't. And, you know, I had it for a very long time. You know, it's been collecting dust or whatever. And, you know, today I've had it, you know, not today, but like these couple of days, you know, I've had it in my pocket, you know, I've been carrying it and stuff like that. And today, I've always wanted, you know, a guy in a Beamer to like honk at me, because that's, you know, like, you know, that's a sign, you know, that I'm, you know, doing good in my, you know, attraction and my spells or whatever. You know, that one day I'm gonna attract a rich man, because I'm a Capricorn. Capricorn is wifey, you know, Capricorn is wife material, right? And so, you know, and today, yeah, and today, like, so I attracted it, and I had the crystal. I don't think I had it in my hands. I had it in my pocket. But today I was walking, and I had it for a very long time in my hands. And then I was like doing all this, and I was like, you know, I was praying to God, and I was singing to God, and I was dancing to God, and I was like meditating to God, and I was like, oh, like, you know, let's, you know, charge it, God, charge it, you know. And so like he did, you know, and I'll have like the power like of like a charged crystal, right? The rose quartz. And so you know, the guy in the Beamer, you know, honked at me. And then you know, and then I don't know if it's called a Beamer or BMW. I don't know what the fuck it's called, but yeah, a luxury car, right? And then he also waved at me, right? And then also, I don't think he honked at me. I think he waved at me. I think that's actually better. And so then, you know, I saw my neighbor. And my neighbor, she dislikes me. She thinks I'm crazy. And I haven't seen her in like 2 months or 3 months. And for the first time, I saw her in the corner of my eye. And like Capricorns, and I always talk about Capricorns in my videos. Capricorns see shit a mile away. Like, we see everything. We're God, okay? And I'm not saying that like in a blasphemous way, but we are the midheaven. We're heaven. So it's like, you know, it's like you can't pass something against, you know, you can't really pass anything against us, you know? You can't really pass anything over us, you know, you can't. So I saw her, you know, in the corner of my eye and shit. And like, you know, I acted like I didn't see her, because, you know, I'm not a little pussy. You know, I'm not going to let you walk all over me. And then when you feel like it, oh, I'm sorry. You know, I'm not gonna let you fucking apologize to me, and oh, like, I feel so bad what I did. And when you feel like it, and when you feel like, you know, you want to come into, you know, into like cordialness, and, you know, you feel like you want to have a pool party, or you want to have like some shit, a gathering, and you want to invite this family, and invite the Soriano family to you. Bitch, no, thank you. No, thank you. Because you know what the fuck you did, and you need to fucking swallow that shit. Because honestly, like, no, thank you. And you know that we have been the best neighbors We know, you know that we have been the best neighbors to you. We don't do shit to you. We don't fucking do it. And the most that we do is I fucking sing. I fucking dance. I fucking, yes, like do a whole lot of shit to cause attraction and a show and a scene or whatever. But I don't fucking kill people. I don't fucking steal. I don't do anything. So, out of the fucking law, I just live my life. So, so yeah, like I said, I attracted two things today, like I said, that are, she's probably like rich, she's probably like rich. She is rich, she has money. And so, like I said, like having like a charged crystal, you know, is important to have. It's important to carry around. It's energy, you guys. So, life is shitty, but one day you're gonna, walk into, your husband, your wife, your job, your career. Fuck the job, bitch. Like, a fucking career. Like, how many times have you gotten a no? You fucking applied, you fucking waste your time, a fucking hour of your fucking day, and then you fucking get, I'm sorry, but, like, we're not accepting your application, or you're not fucking, I don't know what the fuck they say, but you're not, oh my god, what the fuck did they say? You're not like this, you're not fucking, good for the job. I'm not, bitch. The fuck. And like a lot of people, like, I'm the most responsible bitch there is. Bitch, I'm a Capricorn. Job, like, career, like, give me a motherfucking chance. And like, it does, like, I don't even want to work anymore for people, because like, it just makes me feel disgusted to, like, not, oh yeah, it's like, you're not qualified for the job. Bitch, how do you fucking know that I'm not qualified for the job if you're not giving me the fucking, like, just because my name is Elias, bitch, just because it's not Alex, just because it's not a motherfucking, it's not, just because it's not or Brian, or motherfucking, Ash, or motherfucking Ashton, or whatever, because honestly, like, it's kind of fucking retarded. You're not, so, I'm kind of just, in my head right now. I'm just living my life and shit, and I'm like, right now, yes, I know crystals are bad. I know that crystals and spirituality and all that shit, it's kind of like not godly or whatever, but at the same time, like, money is not godly either. If you really think about it, it's the devil's, whatever shit. And like, I kind of want to live that way, but I kind of don't, because, it's what God wants to do with my life. And if God doesn't want me to gain money and prosperity, he's not going to do it. But it kind of feels good to know that crystals are working and shit like that. And at the same time, like, if crystals are on this earth, then they're here for a reason. So, does crystals work coming from a Capricorn? The short answer is yes, it does. But you need to, do crazy shit and, like, like that, right? And like, take it outside. Don't take it outside like when like it's sunny, because it loses its properties. Like, I read that, so I watched it in a video, like, it takes away like its color or whatever. I'm taking it outside now because it's cloudy and it's like 5, almost 6. And like, you could take, you could like listen to music while you're like, and sing and stuff like that, and like put it in your, in this part of you, and just make love to your crystal and watch how you attract you know, people into your life. People, you know, you'll start seeing people in your neighborhood. And, you know, if you're a singer, sing and watch how, like, you'll see people just come out of the woodworks. You know, if they don't clap, they don't clap. But one day, you'll be like a Taylor Swift. You'll be like a Beyonce. It does take time. But, you know, Beyonce, didn't even fucking win Star Search the first time. But, you know, we all, you know, we all make mistakes. We're not like perfect, you know. But, you know, we work really, really hard and become perfect and stuff like that. So that's really all I have to say before my phone ends up filling up. And I hope that you start working with crystals and start, you know, believing in yourself, believing in your dreams. And I'll talk to you guys on my next video. Yes, rose quartz, Illuminati.